So when you see a person for the very first time and you just like them without even saying a word, the same way you can see a person and you don't like them. Has it happened to you before? Hello, people around the world, around the globe, wherever you're joining us from today. Around the globe. Yeah, my name is Kenny Sparks, and you are still on to Sparks Global. I just want to share something with you. And, recently I found myself using the word bias. And I felt like, let me find out what is this bias all about? And I found out that everybody, including you that in front of the TV now, you also use it. Am I being judgmental now? No. Maybe you can assess yourself at the end of this talk. There's this popular saying in my local language. They said you don't really need to do much for a person that would like you to like you. And you don't also really need to do much for a person that will not to like you for the lack of words. I don't want to use the word. You understand what I mean? So, I know sometimes when you see a person for the very first time, there's something that comes to your mind. Some people call it, especially when it has to do with relationship, they call it love at first sight. So when you see a person for the very first time and you just like them, without even saying a word, in the same way you can see a person and you don't like them. Has it happened to you before? I've seen times that we actually see people, and while we see them, we have not really read anything about them. We have not really known anything about them. We just conclude about that person. And I know in different communities, in different sectors, there are words we use to characterize this word called bias. So for one reason or the other, you just decide that this person is not going to get promoted, maybe as the boss in a place of work. For one reason or the other, you just felt like this person is not going to be favored. And what they call bias, most times they call it favoritism. So you favor one person above the other. You try to downgrade or downplay another person's effort, one person's effort over the other. I would like to know your response because I really want to interact with you. What does bias actually mean to you? What does it mean to you? Have you been an object or a subject of bias to one person or the other? And if I'm wrong, just put it in the comment section. I believe we all have biases. In families, in a place of work. Do you think it's natural? Do you think it's born out of previous experience? Is it something that has to do with gender or race? I'd like to know your thoughts. I would like to hear your story, how you've either been a subject of bias or you've been an object of bias. Don't forget, dreams always do come true. But you know what? Set out achievable goals towards achieving them every day and remain consistent with it. I'll see you some other time. My name is Kenny Sparks. Love ya.